It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so really interesting news coming to us live and direct from Panama by way of Jamaica. As that man right there by my left shoulder, you know, it's been some time. It's been some years. We done had a couple presidents since this last man fought. We done, went through a whole pandemic since this last man fought. A lot has happened in the world since that man by my left shoulder has fought. And that is none other than the Axeman himself, Nicholas Walters. Now, the last time most of us saw Nicholas Walters was when he quit on the stool against Vasily Lomachenko. I remember going into the fight. He did a pre-fight interview with Sean Tattel, and I remember him saying, they underestimate this boxing ability of the Axeman. And then Lomachenko made him quit on the stool. And then we just didn't see or hear much for him for years. Like, it was year after year after year. So now the Axeman comes back to us now at 37 years old. And he's trying to fight again. Quiet is kept. Now, for those that don't know, quiet is kept. Nicholas Walters boxed twice. He came back very quietly twice just last year. He had 2 fights in Colombia. One fight just barely above the 140 limit at 140 and about a quarter pound. Then he fought above the welterweight limit at 148. So who knows? It's anybody's guess as to where he's going to come back. But make no mistakes, make no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Make no qualms about it. Nicholas Walters is back at the advanced age of 37 years old, and he's going to try to make one last run at this whole boxing thing. So let's talk about it. So last year in the first fight he fought a 19-16 guy, and he went the full distance in an 8-rounder. Then after that, he wound up getting a second round stoppage against a 9-21 guy, right? So then I already knew that he came back, and I was planning on doing a video on it anyway. But then Boxing Scene came out with an article just on time, and they went ahead and they actually wound up disclosing more information about what the Axeman's plans are. So apparently Nicholas Walters is going to fight again. So the Axeman is going to be targeting a February 17th fight, and it'll be against that man right there above my left shoulder. Canadian fighter Lucas Batty from Niagara Falls, 29 years old. He's got a good knockout record, 15-0, 13 KOs. But when you check under the hood and you look at just the resume as a whole, he's fought mostly just fighters within his country. He did wind up winning an IBF North American lightweight title. So if Nicholas Walters is able to win this fight, and maybe if that belt goes on the line for this fight, potentially, maybe he gets close to a top 15 ranking, because that's what his goal is right now. Walters is 214th in the world on BoxRec. I'm not sure what weight class he's ranked in, because he's been a while since he boxed. So at super featherweight, so they got him ranked at, 130? And he's definitely not a 30-pounder, so they'll have to change that soon. But Lucas Batty, he's ranked number 41 at lightweight? Yeah, lightweight. So, I'm not sure where this fight will take, what weight class this fight will take place at, but those are the guys' respective weight classes, right? Walters has been kind of between welterweight and 40. This guy has been between kind of 35 and 40. So we'll see what comes of it. But the Axeman did have some quotes, and I wanted to read them to you guys, and we'll dissect them there. He stated the following, and I quote, "I had 2 warm-up fights to see for myself if I still got it, and I'm convinced that I do. From here forward, it will only be difficult opponents, as my aim is to get into the top 10 rankings, since that is the only path to a world title fight. I'll be fighting at lightweight, which is 135 pounds, and I think that I'll be able to make that weight comfortably. At age 37, I have at least 4 good years of boxing left in me, and all that I have to do now is listen to my trainer, work hard, and see what happens. I go into 2024 confidently, and I am sure that if everything falls into place, I will become a world champion again for myself and for Jamaica," end quote. So he's back, and look, far be it for me to tell someone what they should and shouldn't do. He pretty much was retired for like a solid 7 years, so I'm not gonna tell a guy who was inactive for 7 years to go back to being inactive. God knows why he's coming back. It could be maybe he's having money problems, because sometimes fighters do come back because of money problems, or he could genuinely just have a burning desire to actually box again, to fight again. It happens. It happens to a lot of guys. So I wish the Axeman well. You know, I did enjoy a lot of his fights when he was boxing against, like when he fought. I remember when he fought Nonito Donaire and Mariaga and all those kind of guys. Obviously Lomachenko. I think he fought Jason Sosa as well. You know, I enjoyed Nicholas Walters' career, and I remember there was a time where, you know, some people were trying to put him on the lower end of the pound for pound list. You know, that was a thing for like a moment in time. But you had to really be following boxing to remember something like that. But, you know, in his prime, really good fighter. You know, strong, athletic, had those fast twitch muscle fibers. So he would, you know, when he would counter, he would be someone that was a dangerous counterpuncher at times. Sometimes a dangerous guy on the front foot. And look, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure at all, like, if he's gonna ever get on television again or anything like that. You know, he said it himself. He's trying to fight at 135, and he thinks he can make that weight comfortably. So we'll see how it all goes. Obviously, that's where the money is at with the 135 division. There's so many, you know, big names there. You know, Tank and Shakur. But then you look at George Kambosos, Lomachenko, who I'm sure he may want to fight again. Who knows? Maybe that winds up becoming an option. Walters versus Lomachenko too, if he makes enough noise in the sport. But then you look at like some of the prospects there. You got some good prospects in the division as well. So, look, very interesting stuff. Nicholas Walters is back after 7 years in hiding in obscurity, and we'll see how it goes. But I wish him well on his comeback. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about Nicholas Walters coming back to boxing? You know, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.